Greetings viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a tool video. Today we're going to be looking at this GearWrench pass-through socket set. This is the GearWrench 23-piece SAE metric XL pass-through socket set. Model number is 893823. I'll have a link in the description of this video to Amazon account where you can purchase it. At the time of making this video, it's about $63 for this set. In the set, you get metric 10 to 19. In the SAE, you get 3/8 to 7/8. You also get 2 extensions, your locking flex head ratchet, and an adapter where you can run your regular 3/8 sockets on the pass-through ratchet. That said, let's get it open and take a look at the set. As you see, the set comes in this nice blow molded plastic case. And here we go. We've got, again, like I said, 10 to 19 on our metric, 3/8 to 7/8 on our sockets. We've got our 3/8 inch square drive adapter for the ratchet. We've got our pass-through ratchet with locking flex head, a 6-inch extension, and a 3-inch pass-through extension. Some of you may be thinking, why would you need such a set as this? If you watched the video from 2 weeks ago when I did the rear struts on the Subaru Outback, when you're tightening the struts up, and this is not just Subaru, this is most strut assemblies. I had a Jeep Grand Cherokee 2011 model last week that I really needed this set for, but I was able to get by. If you remember in the Outback video, I did show the Harbor Freight wrench set that I was able to use to get the job done. It's the metric deep offset wrench. They worked on the Subaru well, but they did not work for the Jeep the way it was designed. This would have been a lot more handy to have. I have a video clip I'll show now on screen, but basically the way this goes is you will put your extension and your selected socket size. For the Subaru's a 19. You have your big hole through the center. This is the size for your outer nut that goes over the end of the strut. The strut itself that the nut goes on will want to spin when you go to tighten that nut up. So to prevent that from happening, you want to hold that center of the strut so it doesn't spin when you try to tighten the nut up. Well, the problem is you're not able to get something on it and tighten the outer nut at the same time until you use one of these. So with this, you can take a 1/4-inch ratchet, an extension, and you can put it through the center of this to hold the inside of your strut while you tighten the outer nut. Like I said, I'll have a little video clip up and it shows how that works. With the Subaru, it's I believe a 5 or 6 mil hex in the center of their strut. With the Jeep, I believe it was an 8mm hex on top and an 18mm nut. But say here's your hex end on the 1/4-inch. All you do is slide it through, and as you see, it comes out the bottom. So you lock this into the strut body, lock this onto the strut nut, hold this still, turn this, and you're able to hold the strut in place while tightening your nut fully. So, great for strut work. Past that, there's also several other uses for this kit. It's not something you'd use every day, but in a pinch and for special applications, it's a real lifesaver. So other places that you would benefit from this set, say you have tight access to a fastener that you need to remove, and it needs a little more torque applied than you can get a normal wrench on, combination box end wrench. So the next best thing would be to put ratchet and a socket on it. Well, you grab your shallow socket and your 3/8 ratchet, and you don't have enough clearance to get down to that fastener with what's in the way. So take your 19, pop it into the pass-through socket, and as you see here, side by side, it is much more shallow with the pass-through socket. So you gain nearly an inch of clearance compared to a normal ratchet with a shallow socket compared to the pass-through with the pass-through socket on it. So it gives you a little more clearance to get into a tight area and a lot more leverage to break that bolt free. As I said at the beginning, we've got the adapter here. You can place the adapter through, and now your pass-through ratchet will accept normal 3/8 square drive sockets. And it does have a locking feature with your button you push in the middle. Your socket will be locked onto the drive until you push the button on the back here to release the socket. Also, it will not go on unless you push the button to allow it on. So you can still use your pass-through ratchet and all your normal 3/8 sockets. Another nice benefit of this ratchet is the locking flex head. As you see, it's in the straight configuration now, but if you push the button down, you can adjust the head and it locks in place at any angle between 180 degrees. So you can lock it at that angle and go at the fastener without it flopping up and down on you. So yeah, that's our little overview of this GearWrench pass-through socket set. Like I said before, it's not something you'd use every day, and it won't take the place of a good 3/8 ratchet and socket set of the conventional matter, but when you need to do something like the strut job that I highlighted, or you need something that's low profile to access a difficult fastener, this is a really nice set to have. And like I said, for the price of $63, and you cover basically your most common metric sizes 10 to 19 and your 3/8 to 7/8 in SAE. With the two extensions, you've got a very nice set of a lot of combinations to get at many fasteners. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.